What up, everyone? Anima here. Now, the iTel S16 just got launched yesterday as of when I'm recording this, and I'm actually very excited for this phone. Now, the S15 that preceded this phone was actually a phone that I wanted to get. I had every plan on getting it, but then a lot of factors stopped me from actually getting the phone. But then I do plan on getting the iTel S16, and hopefully if I'm able to get it, I'll actually make a full review. I'm not very sure about it yet, but definitely make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that video. But for now, let's actually talk about the S16 as a whole. Now, I love this phone. iTel has always been a brand that is more friendly with the people, and they carried on that trend here. I love everything about this phone, even though they are not the highest grade of what is available, because this is a phone that is meant for people who are looking for something cheap to get. But I'm not in love with the design. And now, I'm not in love with the design because it's a straight rip-off of what you'd get from the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Even the regular Note 20, it looks more like a regular Note 20 than it does the Note 20 Ultra. I don't know why they chose to go with a camera square that looks like this. Even in the S15, I hated the fact that it looked strikingly like a Google Pixel 4, and maybe I'm just the only person who doesn't like this, but I feel like this shouldn't actually be a thing in phones now. Now, iTel has always been a brand that doesn't focus on pushing everything available to the highest end. They always focus on giving a basic entry-level experience. And this is actually how you should make an entry-level phone. Because of the fact that it doesn't pack in everything and it comes at a pretty low price point, I actually don't know the price yet, but I'm pretty sure to be competitive. It's going to be a good buy for people who don't want to spend more than, say, 40 or 50,000 naira on a phone. They just want something that they can use to make calls from time to time, play music, and actually have it be reliable enough to last a full day or more. And that's what this phone delivers. I mean, everything about it looks pretty good. The 4000 mAh battery at the back, pretty decent. A sleek design aside that camera module, pretty good. Triple cameras at the back, pretty good. Even the hole punch display, very, very good and well thought out from iTel. Now, it's not like as if I can't bash this phone if I want to. If I want to bash this phone, there are a lot of things to talk about. The fact that it's not running any chipset that is even popular or trusted by the people, like not even a MediaTek Helio P22, not even a P60. But then again, this phone is not meant to be a top performer. It's just meant to be a phone that you can use for basic day-to-day tasks, and that explains the specs. 32 gigs of internal storage and 2 gigs of RAM at the highest level. At the base level, you're getting a gigabyte of RAM. Now, it's actually a bit troubling to me that it has 2 gigabytes and a gigabyte of RAM, and it's running Android 10 out of the box. I mean, Android 9 took up almost 2 gigabytes of RAM on my previous phones. And sure, this is running Android 10 Go according to them, and it's probably going to be better in efficiency, but it may be fast for like the first 2 months. But how is it going to be going down 6, 7, 1 year into the phone? I mean, it doesn't feel, I don't think that going with a gigabyte or 2 gigabytes in 2020, even for an entry-level phone, is a wise idea. But then, like I said, it's entry-level. And to actually back up the point that everything that iTel is actually putting in this phone is well thought out, according to the sales numbers that they posted in their brand launch yesterday, you're seeing that they're doing pretty well. Like, that is a lot of market share for just one company. I myself would never have thought that they'd actually do this well. and I'm actually pretty impressed by what we have. But then, as a whole, the iTel S16 and S16 Pro are not phones for enthusiasts. That's the main premise of this whole video. It's meant for people who want just a basic experience, who don't want to go past a certain point. They just want it kept at the basics. Like, that's basically the entire summary of this phone. Keep it at the basics. And I'm pretty impressed with what they have. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.